Not a surprise in a place like Richmond.
They are cheering at Liberal headquarters, although that result that we just talked about has got to be sending a chill up their spine in Bridgetown tonight. But here we go. Here comes Mr. McNeill, Premier McNeill, leader of the Liberal Party, making his way into the curling rink there. It is his election headquarters tonight, greeting his followers there. A much smaller crowd than we started with tonight. There's a lot of party workers there and people who are
the energy
able to hang on until this hour. That's right. There you go. 52-year-old Stephen McNeill, former appliance repairman, who will be making his way through this crowd and trying to put the best face on the situation that he faces as we just right now pop up to the 26 seats. Paul, as you look at the scoreboard there, so he may have the second speech that he's taking out of his pocket. This is an interesting development.
This is Chester St. Margaret's, which has just flipped over to the Liberal. It's a final. It's a final. We are now at a majority. Well, we are majority government territory, but that is a 90-vote lead. Obviously, a late poll has come in.
He is elected there. You're right.
Wow. Denise Peterson-Ravis goes down. Hugh McKay, big win for the Liberals tonight. It was an 800-vote poll, by the way, that just came in and flipped it over.
I don't think you could have written a script this dramatic.
I don't think you could have. That's quite something. Mr. McNeill making his way through the crowd now. And as we say, you know, the speech may very well be different now. He's got to.
He may have to check the results before he opens his mouth.
Good heavens. Very close. 26 seats, and poll by poll, vote by vote.
And the man who pulled the Liberals out of the wilderness to an election victory last time around, and another victory tonight, and we're still trying to decide exactly what it is, minority or majority. But let's listen in to Stephen McNeill as he addresses the crowd in Bridgetown tonight.
Welcome back.
Oh my God, that's right.
Welcome back. Welcome back. It's great to see all of you out here today. And Graham Steele said you guys are subdued in Bridgetown. Let's even watch it. Wow, what a night. Democracy at its best. We've seen tonight why every vote counts. We've seen tonight why every vote counts. In Nova Scotia, you have spoken. You've also given Jamie and Gary support for their vision. I accept that, and I will work with them to continue to make this province all it can be. I want to acknowledge Andrea, Colleen, and Jeffrey, who are here with me tonight. Many of you know they've campaigned for me, they've supported me, they've put up with me, and I would not be standing here tonight without them. To the constituents of Annapolis, thank you for having the confidence in me as your MLA. I love this community and the people in it, and I am so honored to be your representative in the House of Assembly. To my team here in Annapolis, Floyd and Bill, Pat and Shirley, and all the team, thank you for being here when I couldn't be here myself. Tonight is your night. Pam and Angela, I thank you for the work you've done on behalf of all the constituents of Annapolis. Thank you very much. To my other team, on the bus and off, yes, those of you that told me to stop singing over the last 30 days. Thank you, Chris McGinnis, my campaign chair, Gloria Graham and Ryan Grant, two senior people in my office, and all of our team. Thank you for your tireless effort behind the scenes, for your dedication and commitment to me and to all of our MLAs. I am grateful for your support and hard work. To Nova Scotians who have supported our vision, thank you. It was a hard-fought campaign, and I've lost some colleagues tonight. I am grateful for their service and their friendship. I will take energy and inspiration from tonight's results. I will work for each and every one of you every day to make this province all it can be. This election was about moving Nova Scotia forward, moving our great province in a direction that is sustainable for today and for future generations. I heard from many of you on the campaign trail. You told me you wanted your children to live here and raise their families here. Grandmothers and grandfathers who told me they wanted to watch their grandchildren grow. And I don't think that's asking too much. I share that vision with you, and I believe Jamie and Gary do as well. That is why we need to build a stronger economy so more of our daughters and sons can live and raise their families here in Nova Scotia. We promise in our platform to expand youth hiring programs that have proven to work, and we create meaningful, well-paid jobs that encourage our youth to stay here, raise their families, and continue to contribute to the success of this great province. We promise to build an economy that supports new investment, that celebrates innovation and welcomes new Nova Scotians. And we will work with other parties to make sure we continue that momentum. We also promised that we would leave nobody behind. That is why we have a plan to support our aging community, keeping more seniors in their homes by providing financial assistance for caregivers. We will introduce pre-primary for every 4-year-old in Nova Scotia so that every child gets the best starts, regardless of the socioeconomic circumstances you were born into. Every child deserves that start. We covered a lot of territory in this campaign, over 8,000 kilometers, the equivalent of crossing the country 1.25 times. And on the road, I've heard from thousands of you who told me how important it was to have access to quality health care. I want to assure you that I've heard you and I've listened. And we have a plan, as well as the opposition parties have a plan. And we can work together to make it better. We will increase the access to more care, we will recruit more doctors, and expand services at existing and new healthcare facilities. We will address wait for services like hip and knee replacements and hire more specialists. And yes, we know some of those have to be on Cape Breton Island. I also heard about the problems in the system, that not every region feels represented. That's not acceptable, and I'm prepared to tackle that issue. But there will always be issues. But we have proven as a province that when we work together, we are stronger and better, and that's the mandate you have given me tonight. I know that all of you want to play a part, and I can tell you there are tens of thousands of people across this province who want to play a part as well. I look forward to continuing to build on our province with Nova Scotians, with a mission of shared purpose and hard work. I want to thank the people of Nova Scotia for once again expressing their confidence in a Liberal vision for growth and fairness and an open exchange of ideas and concerns. And of course, I want to thank all the candidates from all parties and the people who have worked hard on their behalf. An election is about debate and the constructive exchange of different points of view. Jamie and Gary did their parties proud by offering those perspectives and contributing to the valuable discussion about our province's future. But of course, I'm so grateful to you on my behalf and to the men and women who've worked so hard on behalf of the Liberal Party, led by Dr. John Gillis, who is our president. Your support is the foundation of everything we do, and there's not enough time tonight for me to thank and express to you fully how it makes me feel to have your undivided and unconditional support. But now is the time for us to come together to further our conversations as we continue to the next chapter of this wonderful journey, as we continue to work together to build a stronger Nova Scotia together. We need to be united as a province to show the Federation that Nova Scotia is prepared to move forward, to continue to build and provide hope for our citizens that they can do whatever they want in this province. Thank you for your support. Thank you to Nova Scotians who continue to provide confidence in our Liberal Party.
And there you have Premier Stephen McNeill wrapping up his comments to his supporters in Bridgetown with a speech that was much more conciliatory than we certainly heard him make during the election campaign. He makes his way to the reporters there, but he was talking about supporting for the vision of the PC and the NDP, talking about working together for them, particularly, Paul, he talked about health care as one of the issues we can work together, he said, expand services, and he referenced Cape Breton there as well.
Sure, it's obvious that that health care was an issue. That came through clearly in his speech. He was trying to address it. The remarks about Cape Breton I thought were interesting, that they deserve more specialists. I think that's something that was interesting to hear from him as he begins to do the round.